Joseph William Wilson is the son of Slade Wilson and Adeline Kane. Joseph's parents met while serving in the United States Army, where Adeline had been a Slade instructor. Slade continued on active duty and volunteered for a medical experiment. The experiment had an unforeseen side effect. It gave Slade greater strength and reflexes. Soon after, Adeline gave birth to a second son, Joseph William Wilson. Joseph, unlike his first son, was a kind child, preferring music to fighting. The terrorists called Jackal kidnapped Joseph to obtain information from Slade. Slade refused to give the Jackal the information he requested because it would violate his professional code of ethics. Slade bet that he could react quickly enough to save his son. He saved Joseph's life, but not before they began slitting his throat. Joseph was now mute. Adeline, furious at Slade's betrayal and the risk of her son's life, confronted Slade at gunpoint. Only Slade's quick reflexes saved his life, but he lost his right eye due to his wife's gunshot wound. The years passed. Joseph once saw his mother in danger from a murderer-sheeted Nazi. Joseph stared at him intently across the room, desperately wanting to stop him. It was at that moment that his power manifested itself for the first time since childhood. Joseph felt his body separate and enter the killer, controlling the man's motor skills. When Slade had the Titans captured, Adeline approached Nightwing, offering to help rescue the team from him. At that time, Joseph first adopted the name Jericho. It took a while before the Titans fully trusted Joseph and offered him membership on the team. After all, Joseph was Deathstroke's son, and the Titans had just been betrayed by Tara. As Raven felt Trigon's presence growing within her, Joseph entered her soul and was immediately shocked. The souls of Azeroth, now tainted by Trigon, needed a vessel to survive. They were aware of the existence of Jericho and his powers facilitated the souls to enter it. The souls of Azeroth resided in Jericho, but they were still quite weak. As time passed, the souls of Azeroth regained their strength and merged with Jericho. Jericho also gained new abilities to aid in his mission, a powerful, wild soul that took the form of a lion and a healing ability that repaired his throat and allowed him to speak. Jericho begged his father to kill him. To spare his son further pain and save the remaining Titans, Slade Wilson was forced to impale Jericho with a sword, apparently killing him. Years later, Deathstroke discovered that the spirit of his son, Jericho, had survived and taken refuge deep within his body. Raven successfully recovered Jericho by using one of Brother Blood's resurrection rituals, cleansing him of any evil influences. Vigilante pursued Jericho, intending to kill him for his crimes. He cut out both of Jericho's eyes. Unable to make eye contact, this left Joseph Wilson helpless. Unbeknownst to everyone, Jericho's eyes grew again. Joseph is also bisexual and is romantically linked to Raven, Cole, and Terrence. When eye contact is made, Jericho can enter another person's body and control their motor functions, except speech. If the person is unconscious when Jericho enters, he can also speak through them. Sometimes, when Jericho faces many different enemies in the heat of battle, he makes the J sign to let his friends know who he currently possesses. He is very bright and not at all naive. He knows what's going on. He is simply a person who firmly believes that there can be good in people.